You're so interesting. Like, I had to come back because I read this. And I said, what glory? So you said somebody lied and told us we was African? You, I'm assuming you saying somebody white did it. Well, I mean, I just really would just want to tell you. Let me put on my other voice, okay? Let me put on my other voice. Well, I just want to tell you that I really do think that you're mistaken. I really do think you're mistaken. For there was no white person to say that. Oh no. Oh no, that was not a lie. I think you give white people too much credit. I think you're giving white people too much credit because there are black scientists, you know. And they can read just as much as that DNA as any white person can. Probably even better. But another thing I just want to say about them two continents, don't you know that people name even their children after cars? Mm-hmm. And even mythology. And some people name their kinfolk after rivers and lakes and streams. And I really do I really do think that it was right creative of them to take some of the best and brightest and biggest continents and name themselves after it. I really do think that was great. Everybody else got these old phony names. I don't even know where they came from. And they said, oh no, they're gonna take top tier. Black Americans, they've always been creative. Yeah. So you should have known they were gonna be unique when it came to, naming an ethnic group. Their own ethnic group, they was gonna go top tier. They was gonna go top tier. Oh, we all knew that. I thought that was right matter fine. I really did, considering. I mean, why on earth would they want to be named like everybody else? They not like everybody else. These are black Americans. These are African Americans we talking about. We talking about the people who created jazz, blues, even country. Even K-pop, hip-hop, pop. Why would they look at everybody else and say, we won't be like everybody else? No, they gonna say, no, we gonna go to the very tippity top. Of course they gonna be the only one. Of course. Of course. Do you know who you're talking about? You're talking about African Americans. What, you want them to go name themselves after a chair? What you want them to do? What would have been your bright idea? Huh? These were new people. Do you realize that they always had their own rules they go by the whole entire time they been over here? They just do their own thing. And you mad at that? I tell you, sometimes you need to appreciate some people. You need to appreciate some people. You worrying about people naming after two continents and stuff, which is brilliant to me. Okay? That's some supreme stuff right there. But you're not worrying about all them names. Do you realize how many names, some bad names people call African Americans around the globe? And you worrying about the best name? Okay? The best name? It's a compound word. Compound. Totally gave a new meaning to something. A new meaning. And you think that's not dope. And you think that's not all right. You think that's not all right. You don't think that's dope. I mean, people create things all the time, but African Americans, they created a whole new word. A whole new word. African American is a whole new word. Whole new word. Whole new word. Yeah, it's one word. I don't know why crazy folks put it up, but it's one word. It's a compound word. They created a whole new word and ain't getting no credit. Instead, people are mad at it. People need to get it together.